And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Got an excellent program for you lined up. We got gold. We got what does Trump call this strategic fund? Let's look at this here. How a gold reevaluation could trigger a global metals boom. We're going to start off with this one. How I really feel all the crypto, all the money is going to be backed by gold again. And it's going to be awesome. For the past 50 years, nothing's backed the money. Get it? So they just keep printing it and printing it and printing it. There's a whole new money system that's coming, brand new people. And here's an article we're going to start off with today, talking about gold. That's why I stocked up. I'm still paying off that gold debt. There's been a lot of stuff to pop up, and I couldn't, a lot of bills and things and moving. And but yeah, I still don't care. I took out a loan to buy a bunch of gold when it was at 2,200. The gold was like at 2,200 an ounce. I took out a big loan, and I'm still paying it. I think it's about 6 months now I've been paying on it. It might take me another 3, possibly, to get all the stuff paid off. So it'll be like 9 months paying off the gold. But it already went up. Gold went from 22 to just about 3,000 right now. So gold went up $800 per coin. And it's going to go way more. Let's get into that in here in a minute. Let's see who are the first 5 people to show up today. Walk of Life, S. Harib 1, Chin Mitch, Fred the Fed, and then Mr. OG. Then we got Amber Hobson, Crypto Greek, and Terry. Now, Justin Sheehan signed up, entry-level membership, and GS Junk signed up at the Crypto Explosion level. Welcome. Steve Lapierre. Welcome to the entry-level membership. Let's look right in here. Hold on a minute. Just looking through the comments real quick. All right. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Nothing on this show is real. Everything's fake. Just don't even watch the show. How about that? There's your disclaimer. Now, let's get into the gold. Crypto Hulk, what are they talking about gold? This one's very interesting, this article. I think, we all know what's coming. We just don't know when. And then that's the thing. We just get ready, watch my show, get ready, and all the stuff happens when it happens, okay? It's not going to make sense. Just when you think prices will go up, they'll go down. And one day when the prices are down, they're going to skyrocket up. Like, that's just so, you just have to be ready. I can't predict things. I can't tell you. Like, the ISOs, it was supposed to launch in like 2 weeks from now or something, right? Now it's going to be another 4 months. Look, you can't predict anything because they keep changing. They change stuff constantly. So you just have to be ready and wait. That's all. Get your stuff and wait. Now we have to worry about quantum computer attacks. So now we got to hook up with my partner, Caleb and Brown. Now we got to wait so we don't get a quantum attack. So we put our crypto in Caleb and Brown's fire blocks for custody. I mean, if it's not one thing, it's another. You know, I understand. All right. Stu Lavell's here. Crypto She-Hulk is here. Just focus on buying and waiting. That's the thing. Don't look, just all the stuff going on, ignore it. Focus on what we talk about on the show. Learn the articles that I show you, and that's all you got to do. It's going to happen when it does. I don't know when. I can't tell you when. They keep changing the time. They keep changing the time. I don't know. But Crypto Hulk, can you give us a price prediction on That's, please don't be fucking stupid. Don't be fucking stupid. Have some self-respect for yourself. They keep changing the times. I can't predict anything. They keep changing the times. So that means you're going to have to wait. Oh, but I don't want to wait. No. I got to know the date and time. I got to know the date and time. No, you got to get off this fucking show because you're embarrassing yourself. And I can't have dumb shit like that on my program. All right. How a U.S. gold reevaluation could trigger a gold metals boom. Now, currently right now, I have more money in gold than I do crypto. So a lot of people now are kind of like, huh? You're kind of thinking like, well, no, it's not possible. Yeah, it is. So I know a lot of people. I know some people that are very rich, and they don't have any gold compared to their crypto. Maybe some people right now have 5% gold or 10% gold. Okay, right now, my gold is worth more than my crypto. Oh, see how I got it set up? Is your gold worth more than your crypto right now? No, I know it's not. Well, there's maybe one person out there. Over the last year, now here we go into this article. Over the last year, and especially the past 72 hours, the topic of gold price resetting. Are you hearing me? Gold price resetting. This is something like, what? See, here's what I'm telling you. Look, in the world of cryptocurrency, let's just say this. In the world in general, they can just make they can just make stuff pop up and turn into whatever. Anything's a possibility, good or bad. I mean, maybe they come up with a brand new crypto. Maybe Ripple just invents or releases a brand new crypto. I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. You don't know. That's why I always told you, don't overbuy your crypto. Right now, I got more gold than crypto. You understand that? I have more gold value than I have in crypto right now. My gold is worth more than my crypto right now. You get that? I'm not trusting I don't know what to trust. I don't have the magic answer. I'm trying to help you understand whatever you see is probably not even true. I'm sorry, that's how it is. I don't have all the answers. I know these stupid fucks are going to change the rules at the last minute. They change things the last minute. Oh, it's not going to be this month. It's going to be 4 months from now. Oh, we're going to do that. Gold. All of a sudden, gold goes from $2,000 to $15,000. I mean, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I'm letting you know that this is so fucked up. I can't. I can come up with news from 10 years ago and show you how Ripple's mixed up with China and Russia. Does that make any fucking sense? How is Ripple hooked up with Russia and China? That's what we got going on. Now with gold, they're going to reevaluate the price. It's manipulated. Just like this crypto is manipulated, the price of crypto is manipulated. But crypto, why is it so low? Because they're manipulating it, asshole. If you watch my fucking show, instead of just watching it for 5 minutes, well, I got to go on to something else. That's why you're going to be fucking broke. Okay? Because you can't work. It's called WORK. You don't know what that fucking word means. Over the last year, and especially the past 72 hours, the topic of gold price resetting, are you hearing me, has shifted from a fringe theory to mainstream discussion. The turning point came when former President Trump signed an executive order initiating the creation of a U.S. sovereign wealth fund. He just made this thing. Listen what he just made. He created a U.S. sovereign wealth fund. This tells you something's going to happen, okay? This is pretty amazing right here. A lot of people don't see this because it's not about right now. Crypto Hulk, if it's not about right now, I don't want to hear it. I need to hear right now. What's going on with crypto right now? That's why you're going to miss this. That's why nobody's going over this except me. Standing beside President Trump, Scott Bessent stated, listen to what he says, we're going to, let's call this tokenize. You know that word tokenize? Well, I'm switching it out. It says, we're going to monetize the asset side of the U.S. balance sheet. While various assets could be monetized, gold has captured the market's attention. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Now let's change instead of we're going to monetize the asset side, we're going to tokenize. Now all of a sudden it's all starting to get clear, isn't it? We've got a brand new thing called the U.S. Sovereign Wealth Fund. Think about this now. I want you to see what's going on right in front of us, and no other channel's talking about this, okay? A U.S. Sovereign Wealth Fund. They just created this thing. So it's a fund, and let me change the wordage a little bit. We're going to tokenize the asset side of the United States balance sheet. Tokenize assets of what the United States owns. Well, what does the United States own? Land. All the land, all the federal land will be tokenized in the U.S. Sovereign Wealth Fund. And then the U.S. can then lend and loan out those tokens. Damn, Crypto Hulk, I'm showing you what's happening. It's already getting started. The U.S. Sovereign Wealth Fund. Think of a wallet. Think of a United States wallet. And in that wallet, they're going to, again, tokenize the assets of the U.S. balance sheet. This is fucking massive, and nobody's talking about it except us, okay? I'm showing you how all this will unfold. Now, what are they going to tokenize? The asset sheet? Well, isn't Fort Knox part of our assets? Yes. Damn, Crypto Hulk. They are going to tokenize Fort Knox and all the gold, all the land that the United States has, the gold reserves. There could be gold in the ground that the United States owns the land that they can tokenize. This is how it's all unfolding right here. Following this announcement, market participants particularly gold-focused analysts and traders began speculating on gold's role in the sovereign wealth fund. This is getting very exciting. Financially literate communities, that's us. We are financially literate because I'm teaching you what is happening right now. Financially literate communities, including gold fix, zero hedge readers, silver and gold investors, and those familiar with the implication of bonds and spending, recognize the potential implications. There's something called an FTO, a fine troy ounce. The monetization of gold. Let's call this the tokenization of gold. It's all happening. You're seeing. I'm letting you know in advance, gold will be the standard. That's why I bought a fuck ton of gold back in June of last year, and I thought I'd pay it off in December. I was wrong. And you know what? I don't care. I put it all on credit cards. These right here, 4 credit cards, was probably, yep, there's 4 of them right here. I burned those suckers up and got gold because I already knew. Crypto Hulk knows in advance what the fuck is going to happen. I can't tell you when. They always change the timelines. Can't tell you when. But I knew in advance, fuck, I need to buy like a bunch of gold coins because this shit's going to go from 2,000 to 10 to 15,000 an ounce. It's worth it for me. I'm going to get this gold at $2,000 a piece before. Now it's up to 3,000. So I'm like, nice. Bank analysts have reacted. Some like Bank of America. Here's what they say. Bank of America and Citibank discussing gold, saying that's going to go to $3,500 an ounce. For the past 2 years, the central question for many gold-focused market participants was how gold could be revalued. Listen to this. How gold could be revalued without destabilizing the U.S. dollar. Initially, thoughts included issuing gold-backed bonds, effectively putting gold out on the yield curve. The concept gained traction in 2022 when Judy Shelton advocated her similar approach. You know that, see, a lot of people say, oh, that crazy lady, Judy Shelton. She already knew. I was listening to Judy Shelton walking on trails when crypto first started, 2020. I was listening to Judy Sheldon in 2020 talk. I knew nothing barely about crypto. And she says, we're going to have gold-backed cryptocurrency in a Back to the Future sort of way or something like that. And I'm like, wow, this lady. I knew at that point, gold. I knew it. Okay? I'm going to let this article go right here. I'm not going to go about it anymore. They're talking about gold reevaluation and all that. That means the gold price is manipulated. That means you may be looking at a $3,000 gold ounce right now. It doesn't mean that that's what it is. See, this is what I'm telling you. It's why you have to watch my show. Now it's important to watch my show all the way through because the closer we start getting to this, every show becomes more and more important. It's like you've got to understand. So gold, the price might be 3,000 American dollars an ounce right now. Maybe it's really worth 5 or 10. They're just not telling us, okay? Remember, they set the United States or whatever it is, they set the gold price for the world. So that means, like, it's not supply and demand. They set a price. They tell us what it's worth. We just read an article. They're going to reevaluate. Gold's probably now at least $3,500 an ounce at a minimum. So, Bob Jones, what does good old Robert Robbie have to say? Hulk, your show is the only one that makes sense. Everything else is bullshit. Everything else, every other show is bullshit. Crypto Hulk. Okay, let's look at the comments real quick. We'll go to the next articulo. If you want to read that article in full, I'd suggest it. And I do sell gold coins on my show. Look below this show right there. Click on the description and the whatever it is below my show, and you'll see gold coins. Pick up some, and Hulk doesn't. Yeah, I don't know anything about crypto at all. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a gold advisor. I don't know anything at all. I just read articles and just have no understanding at all about what's going on. It's a shame. All right, next article. Let's look here. Stellar. Now, this is very interesting. I want to show you something here. Remember what I said? All the good cryptos work together. I didn't say all cryptos work together. It's all good cryptos work together. Get it? And you find out which cryptos are good by watching my show longer than 5 minutes. Well, I don't have time to. Yeah, you got 3 hours to go on social media every night and fuck off all your time, but you don't have more than 5 minutes to watch my show. Okay. Those are the same people that are always in the comment section, want me to ask all their quick questions so I can spend all my time doing that, but they can't spend their time watching the show. Okay, that's why I don't go into detail on the comment section anymore, because people don't watch the fucking show. So I'm not wasting my fun. Whatever your questions are, if you watch my fucking show, you'll know. That's how I know. People who don't watch the show always ask these questions. Could you please explain, I'm like, could you please explain to me how fucking stupid you are? I've got 400 people right now in this show. So I'm going to start answering all their questions after the show in the comment section. I'm going to waste all my fucking time answering questions in the comment section because you can't watch my show. And there's 400 of you right now, and there's one of me. So I'm going to waste all my time. Dude, where the fuck did you come from? That's why you're fucking broke, because you have no fucking common sense. Okay, next. Now, here's something that's very interesting. It's called Societe Generale. Now, I was the first one to be talking about Societe Generale years ago. Okay, Ripple Partner. I was the only one talking about this. Societe Generale is a Ripple partner. Now they're working with Stellar. Well, at least they're admitting now they're working with Stellar. Now, it's very interesting how a bank or a financial group is going to work with Ripple. Now, all of a sudden, I've never seen this before. Somebody sent me this in my Twitter or whatever it was. Societe Generale Forge advances its multi-chain strategy and selects the Stellar network to deploy its MiCA-compliant stablecoin. Now, this is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Societe Generale is already a Ripple partner. I'm going to show you the article here in a minute for proof from years ago. Now, Societe Generale wants to launch a stablecoin. They're doing it on Stellar. Now, it doesn't surprise me that they're going to pick Stellar. What surprises me is they're already a Ripple partner, right? And they're not using the Ripple Labs stablecoin. That's the interesting part. Now, we know that Circle is built on Stellar. That makes sense. And they're with MiCA, and they want to have market and crypto asset regulation. So if you're brand new in Europe, there's this thing called MiCA. In Europe, there's something called MiCA, market and crypto assets. And what MiCA is Europe's laws and regulations with crypto. Nobody else has this in the world. Europe does. It's starting Europe. Crypto. So what we do is we watch Europe to predict what could possibly happen in the United States. It's just like that. It takes time, about 6 months, for it to make it over here. Sometimes a year, 6 months to a year, and then it makes it to the United States. What I'm seeing here is Societe Generale picked Stellar for a stablecoin. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It didn't pick Circle. It picked Stellar. Societe Generale announces the launch of its Euro-backed stablecoin. I want you to see what's going on. Here is the death, the slow death of 1,000 cuts to Bitcoin. We are having right here backed money that's backed. What's Bitcoin backed by? Nothing. I want you to see a trend. The trend will be cryptos that are backed. Let's say I own a house. I could make a stable coin. My house can back them. So let's say if I own a house and it's worth $2 million, right? I got a house that's worth $10 million, okay? I can turn that house into tokens, crypto. I can make a stable coin. It's called the Crypto Hulk stable coin, all right? My house is worth $10 million. I can tokenize my house and create 100,000 tokens, 500,000 tokens. I got 500,000. I got 500,000 tokens. My house is worth 10 million. I have a certain amount of those tokens. Now, those are going to be backed stable coins. So people can use them because they're backed with real world assets. Bitcoin's not backed by shit. It's going to be so embarrassing one day when Bitcoin is worth shit. That's what I've been saying from day one. I've been saying this for 5 years. Okay? I'm showing you the death of Bitcoin right now. I've been telling you 5 years ago it's horse shit. So is Ethereum is horse shit. Here's an article here. The Stellar Blockchain Infrastructure, scalable digital euro stable coin built on XLM. I'm going to tell you what. All these, if you got Stellar, it hasn't even started taking off yet, okay? The whole entire world will have stable coins built on Stellar. I'm showing you right here. Right now, Stellar's cheap, 30-something cents? You can get 8 Stellar for like 1 XRP. This is massive right here. Let's look at, let me click out of that one. Now, I've been showing you about Societe Generale for 4 years now, okay? I've been talking to you, I've been showing you this for 4 years. No other channel. Look what we got right here. Here's the title of this. Ripple-friendly Temenos was picked by Societe Generale Group to modernize what? The Czech Republic. Oh, damn. I remember this article. Now it's about 3.5 years. It's 2021, December. So it's almost 22. So it's almost like 3.5 years old. Okay. I've been talking about Societe Generale that whole time. Ripple-friendly Temenos, which builds software for banks, has been chosen by the Czech Republic, and then Temenos is mixed up in this with Societe Generale. The Czech bank is to cooperate with Temenos, and Societe Generale is mixed up in this. They're talking about small to mid-sized enterprises. See this here? They kind of interchangeably work. The bank offers a universal range of services for retail. Well, isn't Crypto Hulk retail is Stellar? I want you to see something right here. Here's where I think we caught him in a lie. Here's where we caught him in a lie. I think these banks are going to have both. See, I'm going to tell you what. I think in December of 2021, when Societe Generale works with Temenos and Ripple, they're already working with Stellar. I don't have evidence. This is my opinion, and I'm going to tell you why. Because this is something that happened that they didn't tell us until years later, okay? Ripple XRP is not for retail. It's designed only for wholesale. I believe that small to mid-sized enterprise, we know that that's Stellar. So why in this article from 2021 are they talking about Ripple joining with Temenos to help Societe Generale in the Czech Republic? They start talking about the bank offers, now listen to this, in 2021, the bank offers a universal range services for retail. That's Stellar right there. They're not telling us for small to mid-sized enterprises and corporate customers. I believe this back in 2021 when we were talking about Societe Generale. Now, this is just my opinion. I don't have facts to back this up, okay? I think this. I think all these banks, this is just my opinion. Ripple is very open, upfront about what they're doing. Stellar's quiet, okay? We know from this article here that Societe Generale back in 2021 teamed up with Ripple via Temenos, okay? So the article also told us that that bank offers retail, a wide range of retail, right? SME, small to mid-sized enterprise. Well, that's Stellar. Is it possible that 2021 Temenos and Societe Generale hooked up with Ripple and Stellar? Is that possible? Yeah, it's possible. Is that in the realm of possibility? Yes, it is. I believe so. Here's my guess. My guess is that when Ripple hooked up with Temenos in 2021, they also hooked up with Stellar, but nobody talked about it at all. Now, maybe they didn't, and all of a sudden now Stellar gets hooked up. But why are they talking about Societe Generale and stuff offering retail, offering small to mid-size? That's not Ripple. So that won't make sense. Ripple functions differently. It's not designed for retail. So therefore, it leads me to believe, in my opinion, that Stellar was hooked up right when Ripple was hooked up with Societe Generale, and nobody talked about it. Just my opinion, okay? All righty then. I think we've got past my opinion. Now let's talk about this. The Federal Reserve is going to delay implementing the ISO 20022 cryptos. Here we go. I don't want to say rug pull because it's not, but it feels like a small rug pull. So hopefully all the Stellar people who bought Stellar are happy right now. Now you can buy Stellar. Let's look here. Caleb and Brown. Here's the best place. If you're going to get crypto and you don't want to get hacked, you don't want a quantum computer to come in and booty rape your wallet, your crypto wallet. Let me show you how to take care of that with Caleb and Brown. They are a sponsor to my show, and that's faux show. Right there. Caleb Brown, you can buy Stellar. Number one, it's institutional grade custody. Imagine if you had your wallet, whatever wallet you think is the best, which it's not, it's shit. If a quantum computer is going to hack, all these wallets are toast. They're burnt to a crisp, okay? A quantum computer will come in, take candy from a baby, and then leave. I know your butt hurt, but no, Crypto Hulk. The air-gapped crypto wallet, dude, just shut up with all that dumb shit. You're wrong, okay? If you get a wallet, cut your wallet up into 4 parts. Give it to 4 people around the world. That's your custody with Caleb and Brown's fire blocks. That's literally what happened is your wallet is getting chopped up into 4 pieces, given to 4 different people. Now, if somebody hacks into you, they've only got 1/4 of your keys. Do you understand that? All of these crypto wallets will be susceptible and will be hacked. I'm just letting you know in advance, like I always do, okay? So let's get with the adults here and think, oh, I know guys that have $1.5 million in crypto. I know guys that have that, okay? And I keep telling them, what the fuck are you waiting for? A quantum computer hack? Okay? This one guy had 15 to 20,000 in crypto before he met me. After talking to me, he then added 100,000 of his own money. Now this guy, I saw his wallet. He's got 2 separate ones. His wallet has $1.4 million in cryptocurrency in it. I'm like, oh, shit. And he's very grateful to me, okay? Now, I'm not going to try to sell a used car. I've already told him already, okay? He runs a business. He's very busy. He doesn't have time to watch my show every day. That's fine. I've already told him and tried to make it clear. A quantum computer is going to steal your shit, okay? What they're going to do, these quantum computers and the people, they're going to use AI. I'm just letting you know the future, right? The criminals are going to use AI to scan all the blockchains, find the biggest wallets, and liquidate the biggest ones first, okay? They're not worried. My wallet with whatever crypto I got, it's nothing. They're looking for the people with 1 billion XRP. They're looking for those people first. They start at the top of the food chain and work their way down. Using AI, they're not going to physically look. They're going to train the AI to find all these wallets for the biggest ones and then start targeting them and hacking them one by one. And my friend's shit's going to be gone if he doesn't do what the fuck I told him, okay? It's going to be a sad day when that shit happens. And it'll be again where, well, I told you so. You just don't listen. You don't watch my show. You talk to me a little bit in the beginning and think things change. Things change. Now it's imminent that we're going to have a quantum attack. It's not 10 years from now. I got one friend who says, oh, the FBI says that's 10 to 15 years down the road. You trust the FBI, right? Okay, the same ones that shut down all the social media free speech and shit, that's the FBI you trust, okay? I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. They're all criminals. I trust myself. I get news from myself, okay? And from what I've seen, that's why I went with Caleb and Brown. They have something called fire blocks. It literally, it figuratively cuts your hardware wallet into 4 parts and sends it to 4 people around the world. Now a quantum computer, somebody says, well, Crypto Hawk, what if the quantum computer hacks into Caleb Brown? They don't hold your crypto there. Caleb and Brown does not hold crypto. They're salespeople. All they are is salespeople. They do not hold your crypto. So for the dumbasses that say, oh, well, the Caleb Brown's going to get hacked. What if Caleb Brown goes out of business? Caleb Brown can go out of business. It's in fire blocks, dumbass. That's why I keep telling you for like 4 months now. Okay? There's no crypto at Caleb Brown being held in custody. Caleb Brown can disappear tomorrow. I don't fucking care. They can disappear tomorrow. My crypto is held in fire blocks, okay? This is not like any other exchange. This is not an exchange. It's a crypto custody. Fireblocks has 1,800 global banks that they hold money for. Money, value, crypto, whatever. If Fireblocks is hacked, here's all the dummies. If Fireblocks is hacked, you're still only getting 25% of the keys. You need 100% of the keys to bust into Fireblocks. They only hold 20, because again, theirs is broke up into different pieces. You're not getting the crypto, okay? That's why I have Caleb and Brown. I'm ready now. I'm buying more crypto. When the first of the month comes in, I get my allowance, and I'm going to buy crypto again, and it's not being stolen. It's not in the heart. I got half of my shit. That's all. Whatever I initially bought with crypto, it's in my wallet. Starting 4 months ago, I'm now buying crypto. I'm trying to catch up because I haven't bought crypto for like almost 5 years. So now I'm catching up, but I'm not worried about a quantum attack because I got Caleb and Brown. Okay? There you have it. Somebody says here, Caleb Brown operates in arguably one of the strictest jurisdictions with regulatory bodies like the ASIC and the AUSTRAC, making sure investors are safe and business operates with tight procedures. There you go. I'm not worried about electromagnetic and none of that shit. I've got Caleb Brown's fire. I'm not worried about a fucking thing. So I'm buying all my crypto now. Not worried. Okay. Let's go to the next articulo. Okay, now we're going to talk about why the Crypto Hawk, I thought the ISO 20022 cryptos were supposed to run. I thought they were supposed to let them run, Crypto Hawk. Yep, they changed the timeline again. That's what I'm saying. I can't tell you. I can't predict when shit's going to happen. Look, these channels that give you price prediction, that's so fucking embarrassing. If you watch a channel, I don't care who it is, Jim Cramer, any of these fucking retards, and they give you a price prediction on something, or then you should run. Look, I'm not here to pop your balloon or whatever, or to rain on your parade or picnic. It's just a reality-based show, okay? The Federal Reserve delays the start of new Fedwire standard. That's the ISO 20022. Crypto Hawk, then we can't predict anything. Exactly. There you go. Okay. Now you're getting it. But Crypto Hawk, I want to be able to predict things. Would you shut up with that dumb shit? Wow. Seriously? Are you still 5 years old? Mommy says this is going to happen. Oh, wow. We got one of those in this channel. Get off the channel. Please get off. You're a Democrat. Get off the channel. The Federal Reserve delays the start of new Fedwire standard. Well, here we go again. And I see these people, I know it's fake, when they type in, I'm selling off my crypto. I'm selling off my crypto. Due to the manipulation. That's what they say. Due to the manipulation in prices, I'm selling off. I'm sick of it. And I'm like, well, I've been telling you that for 5 years. It's all fake prices. Not a secret to us. And I'm not sick of it. Actually, I like how they're suppressing and manipulating the prices because I'm buying the shit now. See? Crypto Hawk hasn't been buying for 5 years. I bought 5 years ago. I started buying again 3-4 months ago with Caleb and Brown. I'm glad. I told you it's manipulated in the market. I don't care. When I see a dip, I go in and buy more. That's how I am. I'm not sick of anything. I'm loving this. It's like getting my Christmas presents at like 80, 90, 100% off. Okay? 3,000. I'm buying my Christmas presents at 10,000% off. That's what I'm doing. I have no problem with right now all this dumb shit pricing because I know that it's all fake. So I'm buying shit. It's going into Caleb Brown. I'm not getting hacked. I'm buying crypto shit for free. Not practically free. Hey, an 8-cent XDC, 20-cent HBAR, whatever it is. That's basically free. Because when this shit goes, $5,000 HBAR or something, $1,000 HBAR, and I'm picking them up for 20 cents a piece. Like, I'm not discouraged. I'm actually very happy. Okay, I've got Caleb and Brown. They use fire blocks. I'm not going to get hacked. So now I can buy all the candy in the candy store from Caleb and Brown. They store it, and I'm good to go, man. I'm loving it. Okay, this is awesome. Let me check here. Virginia Men, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Have patience, listen to Hulk, and become a freaking millionaire. It's that easy, literally. This shit isn't difficult at all. Crypto's cheap. I got a free show right now. I'm going to start making some member shows here real soon. Members only. But, I mean, this is like, I'm showing you how to become a millionaire. This is too fucking easy. Really, if you get a loan, if you don't have any money, get a loan for like $2,000. Pay that shit off in a year. Maybe it takes you a year and a half or whatever it is with your income. At least get your crypto now, because if this thing takes off, if they shut the door, Australia could all of a sudden decide, you know what? Accredited investors only. They could make a law. See, that's why I joined Caleb Brown and I made that first trade. So now I'm in. I signed up with them. That's not shit. You're not a customer if you just signed up. You're not a customer if you just put $500 in and it just sits there and you don't buy anything. You're not a customer. The minute you buy something, bam, now you're an official customer. If Australia's laws change, you're grandfathered in. You're already an existing customer. So just thought I'd put that out there, okay? Eric Goldsmith, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Let's look at this article here. You know, you got the Federal Reserve. We're supposed to roll out this ISO 20. It says it right here. Previously, the Federal Reserve Financial Services Unit planned to implement the ISO by March 10th. Now they're going to move it to July 14. Okay? That's just how it is. The existing format for FedWire has been in place for decades. So it's no easy shift for such payments. Real estate transactions, major commercial, we got banks involved. ISO 20022 is one of the biggest payment standards for the 21st century. And every U.S. bank has put in serious effort to meet the deadline. While big banks have been able to move more quickly, smaller regional banks and credit unions are still racing to catch up. So let me kind of show you what happened. Ripple went in to the big banks and hooked them all up. Because remember, all the big banks got to go first, right? You aren't going to have a small... So here's the thing. The big banks were fighting all this in the very beginning because the big banks make their money off the little banks. So when the big banks found out, it sounds like I'm telling a story. Well, when the big bear saw the little bear But when the big banks saw all this crypto, they're like, oh, shut it down, pass laws, or maybe don't pass laws, just keep it open. But then eventually the banks, the big ones, realize, you know what, this thing's going to take over. So we can either get with this crypto or we can go out of business. So Ripple then hooked up all the big banks. Well, part of the problem is now we got the small banks. They're not hooked up, according to this article. Now that's where we're seeing Stellar come in, right? With the Societe Generale, right? We're seeing now Stellar coming in, getting all the small to mid-size. So Ripple cherry-picked all the top tier banks in the world, all the top ones. Now they're all, because they're the one running shit. Stellar now, from the last article we just saw, Stellar is now coming in with their stable coin and hooking up the small to mid-sized banks and credit unions, okay? That's what we're seeing. Africa's getting hooked up like crazy now. What did I tell you about Africa? Ain't nothing going to happen until Africa's all hooked up. Now, when the whole continent of Africa is hooked up, you're pretty much rich at that point, okay? That's when the green light is going to go. So they're dogpiling in to Africa right now. These fintech banks and Ripple and Stellar are still working on hooking up Africa. So that's what we're seeing here. In this article here, they're telling us right now they have to delay some of this stuff. So the delay also means that some of the 9,000 U.S. banks and credit unions may drag their feet another 4 months in modernizing their capabilities. I think they're still, okay, we had Gary Gensler. See, here's the thing. Here's what happened. I'm letting you know something. This is just what I see. I don't have evidence. Gary was the perfect reason for all of this. Gary slowed shit down for 4 years. Gary, it was all fake. The Ripple trial was all fake and drama. I said that from day one 4 years ago. No other channel was saying any of this like Crypto Hulk was. I keep you years in advance. Okay? We already know what Ripple is. I've shown you the 2015 Ripple settlement agreement. It's already known 10 years ago. We already know what Ripple is and what Ripple did. Okay? So the XRP, the government called a currency. And the government already knew that Ripple is a small money service business. We know that Ripple bought and sold the crypto back and forth. We already know all these things. It wasn't a security. Otherwise, you had the Treasury. You had everybody in that 2015 court hearing, United States Attorney's Office, the Treasury was there, Treasury Police, on and on, the IRS, everybody was all there. They already determined what Ripple was. This last 4 years was a stall tactic, okay? It's all that it was. It was fake. And all the other channels were, oh, let's have John Deaton in here and Jeremy Hogan. Let's talk about all this. Talk about all what? Fake? Talk about the fake trial that nobody talked about except me? Sad. These people are fucking stupid, okay? Now, this is the same thing going on. We got rid of Gary because he was a stall tactic. Now all of a sudden, the Fed wire have, we gotta postpone this till July. So now it's starting all over again. It's not Gary, it's the system. Okay, Gary was just like a whipping boy. You know what a whipping boy is? You have one of those. A whipping boy is when anything goes wrong, you fucking blame that person. Well, now Gary's gone, right? And what just happened? They delayed it. So either way, Gary was the whipping boy. They got rid of the whipping boy. Now we don't have anybody to blame. So now we're all mad. At least you have somebody to blame. You can whip that dude and punch him and kick him, and it's his fault. Fuck Gary. Right? Well, look, Gary's gone. And they just delayed it now 4 months. And they're probably going to delay it again. Something's going to happen now with the bank. Maybe the FDIC says, oh, well, we're not ready over here at the FDIC. We've got to delay it another 4 months. See? This Ripple trial, I told you when the Ripple trial started, this shit can last 10 to 15 years. Nobody was saying that. Oh, Crypto Hulk, you're just spreading FUD. No, I'm spreading reality. Okay? I used to work for the Department of Justice. I know that this shit can go on 15 years, okay? These other stupid assholes running crypto channels, they have no fucking idea what they used to do. Lawn care? What, the Zach Rector guy used to run a lawn care business, okay? Cutting grass and shit and bushes. That's what he used to do before crypto. Just saying, okay? And that Digital Perspectives guy, he used to run like a little country band or something. The guys used to beat on the drums and play the saxophone. That's what he used to do. None of these people know what the fuck they're doing. They never worked for the Department of Justice. They never worked at the state Supreme Court level like me, okay? And the only person who might be worth the shit would be the digital, I'm not going to talk about, asshat and then investor. He used to be a financial advisor, so he kind of knew. But all these other people, who the fuck are these people, right? All right. Stu Lavelle, I went to an ATM in Thailand to withdraw $250, and it cost them about $7. So what do we got here? Yeah, so that's the deal with the Federal Reserve. Just thought I'd let you know. Now, what's interesting, look, the Federal Reserve. Now, for those people that don't know this, let me show you something. Here's why I'm showing you. This is all dumb shit, okay? The Federal Reserve worked with Ripple from 2015. You notice how interesting that is? See, this is all fake. Here's an article here. I'll just tell you. In 2015, Ripple went through a court hearing, and it was determined that Ripple's XRP was currency. That same year, Ripple joins the Federal Reserve and the Faster Payments Council. So we're talking 10 years ago to study faster payments. Ripple was chosen. It wasn't Bitcoin or Ethereum working there. The government already knows. This is what I'm trying to tell you. All this shit is fake. These other channels have no idea. So Ripple's already chosen. I was wondering when that was going to happen. I was like thinking to myself, it's almost been an hour and they haven't shut this program off. Just when I was thinking it, and then it does it. But that's what's interesting. So the article here that I just sent you, the Federal Reserve Task Force, listen to this, 2017. Federal Reserve Task Force says Ripple improves speed and transparency of global payments. This Federal Reserve of the United States did a study on faster payments. Ripple, this was the only crypto that they talked about like this. No other crypto was mentioned except Ripple, okay? The XRP. Now here is the U.S. Faster Payments Council. I want you to see this. No other crypto is mentioned in this one. There's something called the United States Faster Payments Council. I want you to see this. Look right here. Ripple's Global Payment Initiative in collaboration with the United States Faster Payments Council. In a strategic collaboration. That means working together. The U.S. Faster Payments Council and Ripple. No other crypto company mentioned, okay? Unveiled key insights in its second annual 2023 global survey. With over 100 payment leaders participating, the report provides a detailed view of the evolving landscape. What we did the other day on here is we looked at the United States Faster Payments Council, and Ripple was the only crypto in the end that is on the board of directors there. It's very amazing, okay? It's almost like in plain sight. Nobody else was there. I showed you the page. I'm not going to look it up now. But we looked through all that. You got Volante. Somebody from Volante was there. That's a Ripple partner. And then Ripple is on that council. Nobody else. Okay. I showed you the page. That goes enough. That Stellar wasn't there. It was just Ripple and Volante. That was it. And then you had like banks and grocery stores and shit like that were there. But it was just interesting how Ripple is the only one. Okay, that will be it for today's show. I'm going to Reno. I've rented a vehicle, pretty cool little vehicle. Well, it's not little, and I think it's like a Jeep Grand Cherokee or something, like a really big Jeep. It's got 3 rows in it or something. Because I want to move a little stuff before the moving truck. I don't want them to take certain things. So I'm going to move it on my own. But I'll be going to Reno, so I won't be making a PM show today. And that'll be it. I'll work on a tomorrow morning show. That'll be Sunday. A Wagoneer. I think it's a Wagoneer. I don't know. It's huge. Whatever it is, it's huge. This ain't just no, right? It's got to be a Wagoneer or something. This fucking thing is massive. I'm just going to rent it for 24 hours. Moving sucks. Enjoy the move, Hulkster. Moving sucks, man. It's like one of the worst things. It's almost like this really bad fucking date. I haven't been on a bad date for like 20 years or something, but it's like this bad date that won't end. Wagoneer. All right, I got to go. I'll see y'all in the next one. Crypto Hulk is out of here.